And here's part 3. I think I have one more, which are the orchids outside, and they're mostly Vandas. So I'll get that out quickly as well. This is the SVO.Cattleya.Phal. So let me get on to the top shelf of this unit. Hang on. I believe you guys remember this zygo that I had purchased from Santa Barbara Orchid in March. When I repotted, there were 2 orchids, so I decided to separate them. They're both in terracotta pots, and also inside the media is lava rock. And I just put a top dressing of sphagnum to maintain a little more moisture in there, or keep it them in longer. It does have a new spike, as you can see, so it must like its media, which is I'm really happy about this one. And there is another one in there, but it's not as big as this guy. I won't show you the leaves because you guys have seen it. Let me go to the other one so you can see that as well. There's the second one. It is not just, they're just kind of on the opposite side of each other. There, let's see, I don't know if you can see all 4 growth, but there's one right there. There's one here. I don't think that one's a growth. And right over here, there's 2 clusters. The majority of the orchids on this top shelf of this 3rd unit are going to be the, as you can see, the Phal species. There's 5 of them. There's one here, here, there, and there's 2 that are lined up right there. And then the rest of them are going to be Cattleyas from mostly, I think all of them are from SVO. This one does have a spike. There's the other one. That one also has a spike. Pinguicula. That one right there is a spike that I thought maybe some kind of a slug or something in the media had eaten there's 2 spikes on there, and it looks like something kind of took a little bite out of them, but I didn't see anything in the media, and so maybe they just dried up. And here's the 5th one. The remaining orchids on this top shelf are going to be from SVO, and they're all Cattleyas crossed with, you know, some BLC Cattleya type. So this one right here is, again, I'll post her name, but it's a Cattleya Indigo Dawn. And this one has it has a Lake Tahoe. Ooh, a Lake Tahoe cross on this one, also Cattleya. This one right here, I've had that for over a year. I believe it wasn't a seedling, but it wasn't, probably, I think when I purchased it, it said maybe 1 to 2 years before it's going to bloom. And I will post a name on, but it says SLC Menehune Princess crossed with LCTNA Peggy Sand Gold Country. So that's what that baby is. So the next one, as you can see, the name right there made it so it'll be easy for you guys to see it. It does have some new growth, but there's really, I don't see any sign of a bud or anything. So this is the latest one, and I'm hoping to get maybe a bud out of that. And if you can see, there's also a new growth right between these 2, between the new growth and an old one. The next one is this guy, and this is BLC Love Knot crossed with BLC Fantasy Love Knot. As you can see, there's a sheet there, but there's really nothing in there. It's been kind of like that for a very long time. It does have a new growth, this one right here, and I don't know if you can see the tip of the new one. There you go. I think you can see the other growth that's right behind that. So this one's Cattleya Love Knot variation Sorella, and it's crossed with Cattleya Intermedia crossed with Sorella. It's got this new growth right there, this one, and that's pretty much it. This one was growing when I purchased it, and there's nothing there either. So I guess we'll see what happens. But it's growing, it's doing its thing. This one's an amazing one. Not because I've seen it flower or I haven't seen this one flower. This is one of the ones from SVO that probably was noted to flower in a year or two, and I've had this for over a year. This thing has gone through hell and back with me, and it's one of those things that I either dropped it or I ran into it. How do you run into an orchid? I can do that quite easily. See this one right here? I think it was in my windowsill at one point. It was night, so close all the shades. And it had a growth that was just coming out. And you know how you kind of think that I should really move that, but you don't? I get those quite a bit. So anyway, I ran into it, and the whole entire growth just split. Right, as you can see right there. This thing started to grow, and then it died. I don't know. Maybe I got water inside. Again, hell and back with this. And now I have it away from me. It's usually, you know, it's in the back of this unit where I can't get to it. What it's doing for me right now is, it's the one that died. It's got a new growth right there. This is also a new growth. And another one right there. I think it says, let's see if you can knock all three of us. But I do have it far away. I don't know what the flowers are going to be like because, well, I've been managing not to go through its growth cycle. I've been trying to kill it. Anyway, I'm not. I just clumsy clutch. You guys have seen my previous video, how many orchids I've dropped. Anyway, so this one is doing really well, and I don't know why it's doing so well, but it's doing great. I forgot to show you guys the name. There it is. So here's the next one, and the only reason I purchased it is because it has my name in one of its crosses. It does have a new growth, but I've not seen, I think it's supposed to be a flowering size, but haven't seen a spike, and I'm okay because it is showing it's growing ever since I purchased it. I think that might have been, it was kind of growing, but now it's big and full of mature, so I'm happy about that. So here's the last one of the SVO. As you can see, it's right there. It's got a new growth. Haven't seen it flower. Hope to see it flower, but we'll see. Okay, I think I've taken enough of your time. Oh, I just keep kicking the camera. That's what I do. I kick orchid and cameras whenever they're within my kicking distance. Have a great one. Happy growing and all that wonderful stuff. Have a great one, folks. Thank you again for stopping by, and I'll see you in your next video. Bye.